All right, welcome back to the third section of Core Digest, and our guests are still here. Go straight into our first topic of discussion: presidential performance indices. When weight loss means the acting IGP is working hard. Mr. Benet, Mr. Wale Ogunade, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Yes, I think this is the crux of our discussion today. When the president came back from his 10-day visit to London, the chief of staff, the military chiefs of staff and the security agencies were there to welcome him back. And personally, I feel the president he really, have this way of making funny statements. But for good intentions, personally, I feel for good intentions. But Nigerians have begun to see it differently, most especially when he commented that the acting Inspector General of Police has actually emancipated from the stress, as a result of the stress fighting crime and insurgency. Most people have made an issue out of that statement. What do you think about that?
For me, it's still that tendency for the Nigerian media to always major on the minor. I want to give kudos to the president. Within the last 4, 5, 6 months, he has been better in communication. And the patterns are there to justify that assertion. This used to be a president we complained that was not talking to people, was not talking to Nigerians. This used to be a president that anytime you wanted valuable information, you will always get it abroad. Maybe talking to Nigerians in diaspora, or talking at a BBC summit, or at a World Congress. So Nigerians were like, why did you not respect us enough not to talk to us within, especially with insecurity, with so many other, there was a time that statements like Nigerian youths were lazy was being, touted around and all that. So, but maybe before the elections, the aides worked on him, and he came for this solo media chat with the press people, with Kadira, him and the vice president. Then he went all through the 36 states. He was talking to the people, to the electorates at those places. And since that time, he's been granting interviews. I know why you elected me. I will not disappoint you. I will focus on my three prior areas
of concentration.
So he has been talking, unlike before. So when he came in this time around, for me, it's a personal opinion. I didn't see any real emphasis to be made on that statement. What have you seen? What is happening about the insecurity and all that? You can see the acting IG. He has really lost weight. That means he's really on top of, because the job of the security is for the IG. His own job is to fire and to hire if you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So the person doing the job, I can see is really working. Even you can see he's a bit down. So that does not, but in a less serious approach. So I think that shouldn't warrant all these statements here and there, insensitivity and all that. Sometimes I wonder, we want somebody to be serious. If the president is also serious 24/7, people will still complain. So no matter what you do, no matter what you say, people will complain. What we want to see, we're talking about the statements now.
Yes.
We are not saying he has done what is expected, but on that statement.
Exactly.
Yes. So what we want to see is more results, not just about the statement. He should work more. If he has, like the Senate has done, if he has to invite the security personnel, he has done. He did that twice before he left. If he has to do it again, so that all this banditry, kidnapping, and every other thing can stop. That is what we want people to focus on. That is where we want them to hold the president accountable, not on a statement that is not harmful.